Welcome, ambitious treasure hunters and professional prospectors around the world. Today, we are about to introduce you to the powerful PRIMERO MD-15 from Ajax Detection Technology. Let's dive in and discover what it's truly capable of, and identify the key parts required to use the device's 15 search systems. We will explore these systems and their usage. The device kit contains the main unit, which allows communication with the other components, imaging scanner, search coil C1, search coil C2, high gain antenna, Gradio smart sensor, 4 geophysical probes, antennas, geophysical connecting box, tablet, connection clips, connection cables, power adapter, and headphone. The device interface displays the following systems: Auto Long-Range System, automatic detection of long-range targets. This system is the optimal choice for users who want fast and easy operation without complex settings. The system automatically starts searching for buried targets. It automatically identifies the presence of the target and its type. It determines the distance between the user and the target, suitable for users who prefer speed and ease of operation. Manual long-range system, manual identification of long-range targets. This system gives the user complete control over the search process and is ideal for professionals who require precise manual settings. With this system, you can specify the metal you are looking for: gold, silver, copper, or iron, the desired search depth, and the forward search range. After completing the settings, face north and raise the device at a 90-degree angle to ground level. Hold the device steady with both hands to provide a stable base for the antennas. Move forward with steady steps, observing the antenna's movement. If they change direction, stop and move in the direction they indicate. Then, continue moving steadily until they change direction again. The key is to always follow the direction the antennas indicate until you reach the point of searching inside the box. This process helps pinpoint the target by examining the antenna signals from one side of the box at a time. The target will then be located in the center of the designated box. Ionic long-range system, specialized ionic detection for buried gold. In this system, we must first perform ground balancing on the device to familiarize it with the terrain and provide accurate information about the types of minerals present in the area. On the system interface, you will find the sensitivity indicator on the far right and the gain indicator. These indicators should be lowered to their lowest levels. Then, adjust the gain indicator settings using the arrow keys to gradually increase the value until the device starts to emit a sound. Next, adjust the sensitivity setting, either increasing or decreasing it from the middle. You will notice the device emitting an intermittent beep. Adjust the setting until the beep stops. Then, point the device towards the area you wish to search. If you notice a weak and slow signal, increase the sensitivity setting until the signal is clear and fast. Now, move the device left and right as you move forward, then up and down. During this time, you will observe areas of strong signal. Next, move towards the strongest signal until you observe that the device has picked up a stable signal in one of the directions you moved. This indicates the target location. When the signal is strong, you will notice that the circles on the device's interface become clearer and the audio signal stabilizes more. In this way, you have located the target. Auto Geophysical System, automatic multi-line ground scan. This system allows us to search for metals or groundwater, providing accurate results by measuring differences in electrical resistance and analyzing subsurface soil formations. This allows you to define the area by placing 4 probes at different angles to encircle the target location and then connecting them to each other using the cables provided with the system. On the device interface, you will see that the system checks the connections between the 4 probes and confirms that the sensors are ready for operation. The probe's zones are then divided to begin the process of measuring the differences in electrical resistance between the sensors as shown. After the automatic testing process is complete, the results for each tested zone will be displayed, providing information on the type of target detected, its density, and its depth. Manual geophysical system. Direct single-line ground scan. Using the manual geophysical system gives you greater flexibility in defining your search requirements. When you activate the manual geophysical system, a screen will appear, allowing you to specify the target, whether it's groundwater or a metal. Then, a screen will display the search area divisions, enabling you to define the search area separately by mapping the probe locations. The search areas are divided among the probes, and you can choose between them. Select the area to search using the device's interface arrows, then press OK to begin the search. Afterward, a screen will appear displaying the search results, including the probability of finding metal and its depth. This information is specific to the selected search area, and you can apply it to the other divided search areas to obtain more accurate results for each region. This way, you can gather as much information as possible for each search section. Imaging geophysical system. Dual and triple layer imaging of soil layers. The geophysical imaging scan is a system used exclusively for groundwater detection. It works by converting data into 3-dimensional images to locate water and select the optimal drilling point. Spectrum Analyzer System. Advanced spectral analysis of target signals. This system operates on 2 search coils, C1 and the coil C2. Its function is based on a spectral analysis system that performs a 2-dimensional scan. It sends successive pulses over the target and accurately analyzes its type and depth. This is done by following the system's instructions to scan the area. Upon activation, the system gives you the option to select the soil type to search, allowing you to choose up to 7 soil types. Select the appropriate soil type, and then the scanning screen will appear. When the scan begins, an arrow will appear, and you must follow its direction. This requires moving the coil in accordance with the arrow's movement on the screen. While moving with the arrow, try to move according to the arrow's movement as precisely as possible. Afterward, the results will be displayed. You will notice that the results show red areas indicating the presence of ferrous and the blue areas indicating the presence of non-ferrous. From the screen, you can then select the lens icon and move the cursor to the target area to view information about the target and its depth. Graph system. Detailed graphical display of signal changes. The graph system operates on 2 search coils, with C1 and C2 search coils. To use the system, press the OK button on the system interface. The graph screen will appear, displaying sensitivity and gain indicators. Stand still and press the handle button to reset the device's position relative to the ground and adjust the sensitivity and gain. Then proceed in a steady manner and rotate the device left and right at a constant angle of no more than 45 degrees. During this movement, monitor the graph screen for changing indicators. Green indicates a precious metal, while red indicates a non-precious metal. This system is used to confirm the presence of a target after detection. Discrimination system. Precise discrimination between different minerals. This system also works with C1 and C2 search coils. When accessing the system via the application interface, you will see a sensitivity indicator on the far right, with an option to ignore iron above it. There is also a gain indicator on the far left, and above it is an indicator for ground balancing the device. In the center is a digital counter showing the system's response to the received signal. After selecting ground balancing, press the OK button on the application interface. A screen will appear instructing you to press the handle button on the device to begin the balancing process. A screen will then appear explaining how to perform the balancing by raising and lowering the search coil from ground level by a distance of at least 10 centimeters and no more than 35 centimeters several times. You will then notice that the device will emit loud interactive sounds due to the type of soil above it. Therefore, if the soil is metallic, you should reduce the sensitivity and the gain until the device stops beeping. This completes the balancing process. Hold the device firmly and walk steadily forward, moving it right and left at an angle of no more than 45 degrees while walking. Keep your eyes on the app screen to see how the device reacts to the detected signal. On the app's digital display, you'll see large numbers and indicators, and below them, the type of target, precious or non-precious metal, will be displayed. This allows you to identify the desired signal and pinpoint the location for immediate digging. Pinpointer system. Accurate pinpointing of the final target location. As we know, the pinpointer system works on both C1 and C2 coils. It's a system that pinpoints locations with high accuracy using the tools available in the application's interface. On the far right, you'll find the sensitivity indicator, and on the far left, the gain indicator. These allow us to control the device's sensitivity to provide accurate results. To perform this task, first reduce the sensitivity and adjust the gain to its minimum until the device's audio output stops. Then gradually increase the gain indicator and the sensitivity until the device's audio output stabilizes. At this point, you can begin searching with the device. As explained in the device usage instructions, stand still and take steady steps, moving the device from the left side to the right side until the audio output stabilizes and is consistent. This confirms that you have reached your target. Quick Scan System. Quick Scan to detect the presence of targets. When you turn on the system, you'll notice it displays the file types it works with. Select the file type you want. Now hold the device firmly and move it forward in a steady, linear motion. Make sure the device coil is no more than 10 centimeters above the ground, and keep this distance as constant as possible while you move. Pay attention to the device's screen. You'll notice it starts displaying colors as you move. The Quick Scan enables high-speed scanning with a live audio alert when the coil passes over the target, and color codes metal type, red for non-precious metal, black for precious metal, with signal intensity increasing towards the target center. Live Scan System. Immediate detection without delay. Select a scanner coil or Gradio Smart Sensor for your desired file type. Now, hold the device firmly and move it forward in a steady, linear motion. Make sure the device coil is no more than 10 centimeters above the ground, and keep this distance as constant as possible while you move. Pay attention to the device's screen. You'll notice it starts displaying colors as you move. The Live Scan feature provides a live, instant image of the search area with a clear visual analysis of targets using specific colors. Green for soil type, red for metals, and blue for voids and caves. This enables the user to pinpoint the target's location accurately, distinguish between target types, and retrieve real-time data during the scan. Gradio Smart System. Intelligent multi-analysis for target identification. The Gradio Smart System is designed to perform high-precision, deep scanning operations. It confirms the presence of targets up to a depth of 10 meters, analyzes the magnetic fields that form around metals over time, and accurately detects metals and voids. The system is used to search for buried treasures, metals, and underground voids. After selecting the system on the device's screen, press and hold the hand grip until the ground calibration is complete. This process is crucial for familiarizing the device with the ground conditions and soil composition, ensuring accurate results. Point the device at the ground and hold it firmly. Move forward with steady steps. while walking, while simultaneously monitoring the counter indicator on the device's screen. If metal is present, the red indicator will move. If a void is present, the blue indicator will move. The closer you get to the target, the stronger the signal will be, and the weaker the signal will become as you move away. Ground imaging system. Precise subsurface imaging of earth layers. This system works with the scanner coil and Gradio Smart sensor. Install the scanner coil. Select Ground Scanner from the main menu and ensure the device is assembled with the scanner coil. Select the viewing scope, Detector. Then select Scan Mode, Automatic Mode. This mode takes a reading every 1 second without the need to press the grip button. Now select the Scan Path. Select Alternative. The scan steps change direction after each column scan is done. Now, let's move on to the scan steps. This page will define the area to be scanned by specifying the number of columns and rows. Select 10 columns and 5 rows. Next, you can choose the starting point for the search. Select the appropriate direction and click OK. The soil types you wish to search for will then appear. These may include dry or sandy, saline, wet, agricultural, or rocky soil. Select the appropriate type and click OK. Now, the system will ask you to press the device handle. Press and hold it and wait until the device is calibrated to the ground surface. A message will appear confirming successful calibration. Next, the scanning screen will appear, allowing you to move between rows and columns. During the scanning process, the cursor will move to the end of each column and stop. It will wait for you to click on the new position and then press the handle grip at the end of each column. Continue this process until you have completed all the required rows and columns. In this way, you have performed a geological survey of the area to discover the minerals present. All you need to do is press the OK button on the application interface to display a cursor that you can move over the detected metal or void to obtain the detected depth and the percentage of metal present. To exit the cursor screen, press the back button on your device and select 3D. This will convert the 2D map to a 3D map screen. Here, you can view the 3D map to preview the target location and determine the desired drilling location. Ground sonar system. Real-time ground sonar for metals and voids. Select the ground sonar system from the main menu. Ensure that the imaging scanner tool is properly installed. Perform the balancing process by directing the detector toward the ground at a height of 10 to 25 centimeters. Then press the handle button while moving until the balancing bar is completed. The soil must be free from metallic contaminants. Begin moving across the search area while maintaining a constant distance between the detector and the ground surface. During scanning, the detector displays results in real time on the screen with audio alerts, highlighting targets by color according to their type. Scan speed can be adjusted via the side slider up to 4 levels, depending on the characteristics of the search area. The audio alert can be disabled using the audio icon located on the right side of the screen. After reviewing how the available systems on the device work together and exploring their detection processes, you'll see how easy they are to use, enhancing your ability to pinpoint targets with exceptional accuracy and making your exploration more efficient and effective. Whether you're an experienced prospector or a beginner, this will ensure you have the tools you need to achieve outstanding success in your search for valuable treasures. So don't hesitate to contact us so we can answer all your questions and work together to help you fully benefit from the available systems on the device. Until we meet again in future tutorial videos, stay well.